Welcome back to the station or network. Peace and blessings to every man, woman, and child. Peace and blessings to all humanity in general. Peace and blessings to beings all walks of life. Melanated, black, bright, white, Asian, Latino, Mentellect, all people, all other people. Welcome back. This is your guy. No reason to ask why. Back on the slide. Brother Henry Hank Soul Conscious, number 4,400 or 4,400. Back in time with yet another pristine, fine, and genuine new video. Continuing where we left off. This is volume 1, chapter 1 of The Art of War by Tung Tzu. Even though it was written some time ago, there's some great principles that we can add to our arsenal in life to help us through the ups and downs. Remember, positivity over negativity. At the end of the series, I'm going to give a review just to give a mini idea of how it could be applied to our everyday lives even today. So picking up where we left off about section 12, about between point 6 and 7, the attack by fire. 6.1. When fire breaks out inside the enemy's camp, respond at once when an attack from without. Point 7.2. If there is an outbreak of fire but the enemy soldiers remain quiet, bide your time and do not attack. Pardon me. Point 8.3. When the force of the flames has reached its height, follow it up with an attack if that is practicable. If not, stay where you are. Point 9, and it's hyphenated 4 or 9.4. If it is possible to make an assault with fire from without, do not wait for it to break out within, but deliver your attack at a favorable moment. Point 10.5, when you start a fire, be to windward of it. Do not attack from the leeward. Point 11, a wind that rises in the daytime lasts long, but a night breeze soon falls. Point 12, in every army, the 5 developments connected with fire must be known. The movements of the stars calculated. Pardon me, and the watch kept for the proper days. Point 13. Hence, those who use fire as an aid to attack show the attack show intelligence. Pardon me, those who use water as an aid to the attack gain an accession of strength. Point 14. By means of water, an enemy may be intercepted, but not robbed of all of his belongings. Point 15. Unhappy is the fate of one who tries to win his battles and succeed in his attacks without cultivating the spirit of enterprise, for the result is waste of time and general stagnation. Point 16, hence the saying, the enlightened ruler lays his plans well ahead, the good general cultivates his resources. Point 17, move not unless you see an advantage, use not your troops unless there is something to be gained, fight not unless the position is critical. Point 18, no ruler should put troops into the field merely to gratify his own spleen. No general should fight a battle simply out of pique. Point 19, if it is to your advantage, make a forward move. If not, stay where you are. Point 20, anger may in time change to gladness. Vexation may be succeeded by content. Point 21, but a kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. Point 22, hence the enlightened ruler is heedful and the good general full of caution. This is the way to keep a country at peace and an army intact. Point 13, the use of spies. Part or section 13, the use of spies, beginning with point 1. Sun Tzu said, raising a host of 100,000 men and marching them great distances entails heavy loss on the people and a drain on the resources of the state. The daily expenditure will amount to 1,000 ounces of silver. There will be commotion at home and abroad, and men will be drowned, and men will drop down exhausted on the highways. As many as 700,000 families will be impeded in their labor. Point 2, hostile armies may face each other for years, striving for the victory which is decided in a single day. This being so, to remain in ignorance of the enemy's condition, simply because one grudges the outlay of 100 ounces of silver in honors and emoluments, or emoluments, is the height of inhumanity. 1.3, one who acts thus is no leader of men, no present help to a sovereign, no master of victory. Point 4, thus that, point 4 again. Thus what enables the wise sovereign and the good general to strike and conquer and achieve things beyond the reach of ordinary men is foreknowledge. Point 5, now this is foreknowledge. Now this 4.5 again. Now this foreknowledge cannot be elicited from spirits. It cannot be obtained inductively from experience, nor by any deductive calculation. Point 6, knowledge of the enemy's dispositions can only be obtained from other men. Point 7, hence the use of spies, of whom there are 5 classes. 1, local spies. 2, inward spies. 3, converted spies. 4, doomed spies. 5, surviving spies. Point 8, when these 5 kinds of spy or spies are all at work, none can discover the secret system. This is called divine manipulation of the threads. It is the sovereign's most precious faculty. Point 9, having local spies means the services of the inhabitants of a district. Point 10, having inward spies making use of officials of the enemy. Point 11, having converted spies getting hold of the enemy spies and using them for your own purposes. Point 12, having doomed spies doing certain things openly for purposes of deception and allowing our spies to know of them and report them to the enemy. Point 13, surviving spies finally are those who bring back news from the enemy's camp. Point 14, hence it is that which none in the whole army are more intimate relations to be maintained than with spies. None should be more liberally rewarded, and no other business should greater secrecy be preserved. Point 15, spies cannot be usefully employed without a certain intuitive sagacity or sagacity. Point 16, they cannot be properly managed without benevolence and straightforwardness. Point 17, without subtle ingenuity of mind, Point 17, without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. Point 18, be subtle, and use your spies for every kind of business. Point 19, if a secret piece of news is divulged by a spy before the time is ripe, he must be put to death together with the man to whom the secret was told. Point 20, whether the object to be to crush an army, to storm a city, or to assassinate an individual, is always necessary to begin by finding out the names of the attendants, the aides de camp, and doorkeepers, and sentries of the general in command. Our spies must be commissioned to ascertain these. Point 21, the enemy spies who have come to spy on us must be sought out, tempted with bribes, led away, and comfortably housed. Thus they will become converted spies and available for our service. Point 22, it is through the information brought by the converted spy that we're able to acquire and employ local and inward spies. Point 23, it is owing to his information again that we can cause the doomed spy to carry false tidings to the enemy. Point 24, lastly, it is by his information that the surviving spy can be used on appointed occasions. Point 25, the end and aim of spying in all its 5 varieties is knowledge of the enemy, and this knowledge can only be derived in the first instance from the converted spy. Hence, it is essential that the converted spy be treated with the utmost liberality. Point 26, of old, the rise of the Yin dynasty was due to Shi or one Shi or Ishi who had served under his sire. Likewise, the rise of the Chao dynasty was due to Lu Ya who had served under the Yin. Point 27, hence it is only the enlightened ruler and the wise general who will use the highest intelligence of the army for purposes of spying, and thereby they achieve great results. Spies are a most important element in war because on them depends an army's ability to move. And that generally is the end of the last part as far as the general principles, the use of spies. Thank you for bearing with me. I know this mini-series was the most tedious one I've done so far, but it is important because you get a whole lot of depth from Sun Tzu's Art of War. So with that being said, positivity over negativity. If you have a positive cause or endeavor you're involved in or channel, let me know, and I will do the same for you. I'm always a comment or email away. Lowercase ggnewtime at hotmail.com, lowercase henrythehardworker at gmail.com, or lowercase henry or hank alphamale 4400 or 4400 at gmail.com. Please make a note of the channel or the station. This is our first main station. Pardon me. And sorry about that, pardon me. This desktop is giving me a little trouble today. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna take us first to the main channel. That was our second big brother cousin station. This is our main big brother cousin station. Our custom URL is here. After the HTTP and the YouTube.com and the C, IBMOR One Man Army Against Racism, Conscious Human Freedom 7. I showed you the channel theme page. These are the over IDs you can use. And then back to our big brother, big sister station as well. And then I'm going to show you the custom and over URLs you could use as well for that. Pardon me. This desktop has a mind of its own sometimes. Yes, and then this is the URL, Black or Bright and Latino and All Positive People Safety Zone, and the over URL info. I'm trying to bring it up as close as I can. You can follow me on my Twitter page as well. This is one. The over one is capital Hens or Henry A. Or Hens or Henry H1 or H1 at KK2044 at twitter.com, or Hens or Henry H1 at ZZ2044 twitter.com. This is Tumblr. You go to www.tumblr.com. My profile name will be www.soulconscious40. You go to tumblr.com, pardon me. You go into the archive section. There's a section for archive. I'm just showing you the main screen, but you go into archive and it'll take you to all or most of my videos as well as all other people's videos. You can also follow me on my Pinterest page here. Pinterest.com at Henry the Hardworker. Profile name capital Henry AC. You can also follow me on Facebook, capital Henry or Hank Soul Conscious, and www.facebook.com. On LinkedIn at Henry or Hank A at LinkedIn.com. And once again, this is our second newer station, and then also this is part of the URL info for that. And then I'm going to take you once again to the theme name of our main channel page, our first channel, the original channel, just so you can see that again one more time. Please make a note of it. You have my emails, the URLs. This is the channel theme page. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry this video is a little longer than usual and this mini-series, but Sun Tzu's Art of War, the main principles, is very thorough, and it is a little long and it does take a while to go through. The last part of this I'm going to do next time is going to be a requiem or a review. So thank you so much for joining us. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you so much. Keep in touch, spread the word, click the bell button to be notified of future videos, like, share, subscribe. Please, if you may, subscribe to both channels. There's a little bit of something for everyone. In the future, I'm going to try to develop a third and maybe a fourth channel down the road. You have Marvel Media. Don't forget to go to the discussion page where you can also get the URLs and the info for my other, all the info that you need, the main description, platforms you could reach me at, the whole nine. So don't forget, spread the word, share this video with relatives, friends, acquaintances, fellow YouTubers, whoever you like. It'll be positive. Even if it's not for you, it may be a benefit to someone else. Remember, think right, reflect right, love right, do right, be right, live right, act right. And I will catch you guys on the fly in the next one. Enjoy the smooth music as we close out. Peace, 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 peace.